deepfake bank fraud that's draining accounts in June 2026 is not just another headline. It is a terrifying preview of how fast trust can be turned into a weapon. And it's coming for your money, your peace of mind, and your sense of security. This story matters not because it looks like a crime at first. It looks ordinary. A friendly message, a compelling offer, a voice that sounds exactly like your bank manager or even a loved one. Then the pressure starts, insidious and escalating. By the time the victim realizes what's truly happening, the money is already moving through accounts they will never see again. The trap is set with precision, designed to exploit our most fundamental human instincts. You see, victims aren't making one dramatic, obviously bad decision. Instead, they're guided through a series of small, seemingly rational choices, each one made to protect the previous one. Think of it like a slow-motion car crash. You don't instantly hit the wall. You make a tiny swerve, then another to correct, then another, until suddenly it's too late. That's why the scam works. It patiently turns caution into compliance, doubt into guilt, and normal skepticism into something that feels like betrayal. But how do they get you to make that first small, irreversible step? Let's trace the typical path, because understanding the pattern is your strongest shield. It often begins with a whisper of urgency, not a shout. You might get a text, "Your package delivery failed, click here to reschedule." Or an email, "Security alert, unusual login detected." Maybe even a call, where a voice, disturbingly familiar, says, "Mom, I've lost my phone and I need help right now." The initial request is always small, believable, and preys on your immediate concerns or affections. It's designed to get you to just respond, to open the door. Once you've responded, the real manipulation begins. The next step feels like a logical follow-up. Just confirm these details, download this app to verify, transfer a small amount to activate the new account. Each request is plausible, each interaction building a tiny layer of commitment. You've already invested a little time, a little data, maybe a little money.
Backing out now feels like admitting you made a mistake, or worse, abandoning someone in need. This is where patience turns into panic and hesitation into escalating pressure. The crucial countermove? Break the rhythm. Step away from the chat, hang up the phone, even for just 30 seconds. Because real banks, real agencies, real opportunities, they can handle a moment of verification. They won't pressure you for immediate action or demand secrecy. Fraud, on the other hand, usually falls apart when the victim slows down, reaches out to a separate trusted source, or simply brings another person into the conversation. Your best defense is a pause, a breath, and a second opinion. The reason this topic is exploding right now is simple. Financial fraud has moved from dark niche corners of the internet into our everyday lives. The tools are faster, the scripts are sharper, and thanks to AI, the voices are more convincing, the faces more authentic. Deepfakes can mimic your CEO, your child, or your bank's fraud department with unnerving accuracy. The targets aren't just careless people. They are normal individuals caught at the wrong moment, facing an enemy that learns, adapts, and evolves in real time. This isn't just about avoiding a phishing email anymore. It's about navigating a digital minefield. So how do these sophisticated operations build that initial, seemingly impenetrable trust? The first move is always establishing a credible connection. It's rarely a random stranger. It might be a fake profile on a professional network, mirroring someone legitimate. It could be a text from a spoofed number, appearing to be your doctor's office. The scammer doesn't begin with a huge request. They start with a small, believable detail, a friendly message, a professional veneer, or a familiar logo. The story they craft sounds urgent, but crucially, not impossible. A limited time investment opportunity just for you. Your bank account has been compromised. We need to secure it immediately. Every line, every tone is designed to make you feel that waiting or asking questions would be dangerous. It's legitimate sounding name from company. Once that initial trust is built, the situation shifts into high gear. This is where the red flags begin to multiply. A small fee appears to unlock your huge return. An urgent transfer is needed to prevent your account from being frozen. A loved one in distress needs gift cards or crypto right now.
The real danger is not that scams are obvious. The danger is that the best ones feel utterly reasonable in the moment, tapping into your deepest fears or greatest aspirations. So the ultimate rule is this: when money meets urgency, slow everything down. A real opportunity, a legitimate request, a genuine crisis, they can all survive a second opinion. a moment of verification. A scam, however, almost never can. Your vigilance isn't just protection, it's power. Stay safe, stay skeptical.